Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixie again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you hope you're doing when you're watching this. I hope you're doing fabulously and safely, of course. And welcome to another awkward video. Tonight we are just doing a haul. I am very tired, but I just wanted to get this video out of the way so I can start putting stuff away, and you know the drill. Yay, awkward. So get your drink, get your snack, and let's get started. My hair is doing whatever. I am tired. We went to Disney today. Well, we went to Disney Springs for the first time, and if you're not, like, if you're new here, my husband and I are pass holders, and we've been, light is a little bright. We've been waiting for things to start opening again. It has been driving us crazy. If you look at past videos, I used to do a lot of walk-arounds with me at the park and vlog about Disney and all the things. So it was a little weird. I do have to say that the masks are annoying. We were only going to dinner. We had dinner at House of Blues restaurant, and it was amazing. We even talked to the manager, and he was great. He just engaged with us. But when Ronnie was like, do you want to shop a little bit? I was like, I kind of want to go home because the mask is just so, it's invasive. So I know they're important. I know people have different opinions about them, but it was just driving me crazy. So my birthday is in August, and we usually go to Disney for a couple days. And I told my husband tonight, I was like, we might be going to the beach for my birthday instead, because we usually spend a couple days in August to celebrate said birthday, and we usually stay on property. But I'm like, if I have to wear this mask every day in August, we're probably going to go to the coast instead. I am in Central Florida, so each beach, yay, rhyming, is about an hour and a half if you go to the East Coast, and up to 3 hours if you go to the West Coast. So I was like, you know, we haven't done beach in a while. We don't have to wear a mask there. We can social distance. If it's still going on in August, let's do this. So yeah, I don't think I'll be going to Disney again anytime soon, just because the masks were so uncomfortable. A lot of people were taking their masks off, so once they got past the temperature screening, I was going to record it, but I was like, it's too much of a hassle. But if you just Google Disney Springs reopened, you can see a lot of other YouTubers have already done it, so I figured, like, why be redundant? We all know how it is. If you're curious, I guess, just go ahead and YouTube search that. But I think once they got, like I was saying, yay, off to a great start. Once they got past the temperature screening, people were just kind of handling their masks, or they were just around their necks, and nobody was really saying anything, so I just kind of steered clear of people, because I don't know what to believe. I read so many articles and watched so many videos in the past couple months being isolated. Finally, things are opening up in Florida slowly, and some people are saying stupidly opening up, like Legoland, Florida doesn't even require masks. Some people have said the mask makes it worse, or wear the mask for other people who are more susceptible to said sickness. And I don't know, it's just a strange time, so just, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you feel you need to do that is necessary in your area. If masks are required, wear them. If they aren't required, do your own discretion and your own research, because a lot of these are just unbacked opinions, I guess, about the idea of wearing a mask, that it doesn't do anything, or it makes it worse, or it does work, or so-and-so is a friend in medical school who says they are important, but, you know, those so-and-sos in medical school actually have to wear masks all the time. So do with it what you will. We will get right into the haul. Anyways, my whole point was I'm probably not going back to Disney until they finally say everything's fine, no masks. I cannot imagine getting on Splash Mountain or Thunder Mountain, or drinking around the world during Food and Wine Festival at Epcot wearing a mask for 8 hours. If I was struggling for 4 hours in the Florida heat and the humidity wearing a mask, I cannot imagine spending 4 days at the parks wearing that thing constantly. It didn't dig into my skin, it was just invasive. You just feel like something is almost smothering you. You can still breathe, but it's just so hot in Florida. Anyways, I'll stop. But let me know down below what you think about the whole mask thing, and if you're a Disney fan, are you planning on going back to the parks? I would not recommend your trip of a lifetime be this year. If you plan on bringing 6 family members and it's your first trip and you plan on spending 10 grand, I would just hold on to that 10 grand because yes, Disney is that expensive because you're not going to get the full experience anyway. Parades are canceled. Fireworks are canceled. Character meet and greets are canceled. Half the restaurants aren't even open yet and we don't know what's going to happen even before December. You know, a lot of people want to go to Disney around Christmas, but I can't guarantee you're going to see that fireworks display behind the castle. So 2021 might be a better option for your family first time ever trip to Disney. That's just my opinion, and I'm a huge Disney fan, so I'm definitely not being biased. I would love to go to Disney and have things back to normal, but that's just not how we do things these days. So anyways, we had a lovely dinner. I bought some fudge at Candy Cauldron, which was really good. Ronnie got a candy apple. I'm not going to show that because it's gone. But it was nice to get that sense of normalcy for us Disney people, just to be able to go back to the candy shop and go back to House of Blues and stuff like that. But I'm going to stop rambling about Disney because it's just kind of sad, but also exciting to be able to go back, and it makes you appreciate it more as a Disney fan. So I'm going to take a sip of wine and we'll get started with the haul. And there's just a bunch of random stuff. It's accumulated haul. Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm tired. I just haven't recorded in a week. Wanted to put this stuff away. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, I have words. So there's a teeny tiny Dollar Tree haul because there are things I needed. Not pictured are hair ties and Ronnie's shaving cream because we all know what they do. These hair ties. I like the skinny black ones. And I got some gardening stuff. So I got this little pair of garden gloves. And the good thing, ooh, there's like a cotton fur. The good thing about Dollar Tree is everything is in fact $1, unlike a lot of other dollar stores. And that's kind of frustrating because the name is misleading. So Dollar Tree. Everything's $1. And our Dollar Tree actually expanded since the Rue 21 next to us closed. They bought that and expanded, and it's just huge, and I love it. I can't wait to go back. But yeah, these are probably not going to last very long because I garden hard, but it was just, mine had holes in them, so these are really soft, and they're washable, which I appreciate, and the pattern is super cute. So we got that, and still on the little garden stuff that I got, my favorite flower, for the record, are marigolds. So I bought 4 of these and I gave 2 to Mom. So I'm going to plant these at her house in her backyard and these in my front yard. So hopefully it does not rain so I can plant my favorite flowers. But they're just yellow. I usually get them mixed, but they had a limited quantity at our Dollar Tree. I think since they remodeled and have just reopened, they were kind of behind on stock. But yellow is fine. And the last gardening thing I got were, which aren't even going in my garden. I just love these little critters. They're so cute. I got these for my little fairy garden. And this glare is not gonna, there we go. The glare was like arguing with me. So there's a little turtle and a hedgehog and a little owl. And I think these are so stinking cute. I bought Mom a pack as well. They had other things like a little tea set, and they had a little table and chairs that looked like stools. But I always go for the animals. So I think I'm going to start a new like fairy type garden on my porch as long as the cats don't mess with it. That's risky. And non-gardening stuff, which I'm like, I see you, Dollar Tree, but we shall see because you can see my hair. It needs a touch up. And Dollar Tree actually sells funky hair dye now, and I'm like, alright, I'll try it for $1. It's not going to be a huge loss, but it's just semi-permanent hair color in teal/turquoise, and I just, there's no name brand, but okay, and it's so small, but you never know. I'm like, alright, embracing the rainbow lifestyle, thank you Dollar Tree. And the other color I got was lavender. Pastels do not last in my hair, but we shall see. Maybe I can mix this with a different brand. It literally has no brand name. They're just colors. Semi-permanent or semi, whatever, hair color. That's it. And let's see what one of the tubes looks like. Okay. That's it. It's just, let's see what it smells like. I have fingernails. I can do this. It kind of smells like grape. And it's just, there you go. That's it. For $1, no big loss, you know? I was just amazed to see actual hair color like this at the Dollar Tree, so alright. And that was it for the Dollar Tree. Like I said, that was just a quick, fast trip. We had just gone, like, this Thursday, I think. We had just finished dinner, and I was like, let's race to the Dollar Tree, because hours, even though things are open in Florida, things are still weird. Like, the hours are just cut short. Things close at 7. Like, you never know, and you have to call, like, do you dine in? Are you open? How late are you open? They're like 6, and I'm like, oh god, we gotta rush. So I just kind of walked in, grabbed what I could, and left, and I was kind of lost in the store since they expanded it. I'm not really sure. Like, I keep looking at my hair. I'm like, what is... It was raining at Disney, and it was all humid, so I just put 3 clips up and just whatever. Anyway, Amazon. Cotton Ball, who you've probably seen in a couple videos, and especially the vlogs. I always try to include Cotton. He is my prince. He is my oldest cat, and he has a flea allergy. And even when he doesn't have fleas, he starts chewing and pulling at his fur, so he just constantly, twice a year, he gets a shot, and my mobile vet had warned me that eventually, because it's been about 3 years since he started getting the shots, he gets shots in his butt, most expensive cat ever, eventually that the shots would wear off or the cat would become immune to it. So I was just looking at different options. I have tried the edible flea pill, wrapped in a treat, of course. Like, you wrap the little beef jerky thing around the pill and you kind of like force feed them the pill. So we took that and it lasted about 2 months. Then I gave him a Dawn bath, and he has like these patchy bald spots on his butt and his tail's thinning out. He's a very fluffy cat. He's an Angora. And I'm just out of loss because the shot's not working, so I have to go get Frontline or Advantage. And I can't afford that right now, unfortunately. But this was $7 on Amazon, so you can spray this directly on the cat. It's all natural. I'm waiting for his little, like, where he pulled his fur, like, little wounds to heal. But this got the best reviews on Amazon. It says home spray for cats, and it's plant-based, so it's not supposed to irritate them. And you can spray the cats directly, and then you can spray all of your upholstery and your rugs and such. And it smells good. It has like, I think it's peppermint oil. Yeah, peppermint oil and eugenol. So this is about $7 on Amazon. If you guys have animals, there's a dog version too. I used to have one that was cinnamon and the cats reacted well to it, so I hope this does the same thing. You basically, you don't rinse it off, you just kind of towel dry them and don't let them lick themselves so they don't eat this, so it defeats the purpose. And then when you're done with that, like I said, you can use it on your upholstery too. It does not stain it or bleach it in any way. I like the fact that it's natural. And then the smell, if this is like the cinnamon stuff I used, the smell will go away eventually while it, like, the cushions and pillows and such air out. So hopefully that'll solve his little skin problem, because I haven't seen one flea in this house, but he just keeps pulling and he's agitated and he's just a very crabby cat, and I hate seeing my babies suffer like that. So yeah, so hopefully this works, and if it does, I might do a further review on it. It'll be like a 3-minute video, like, yes, this worked, or no, don't buy this. But it did get the best reviews, and it comes with a little spray nozzle, so you just shake it up, and this is probably just for the shipping purposes, but you just put this on, shake it up, and spray your babies and or upholstery and let it sit. And it just says advanced strength shampoo, flea and tick home spray, and you can use it in the yard as well. So definitely keep this in mind, and I will let you guys know if you're curious. Comment down below if you have babies of your own, and I want to see pictures on Instagram or something. So link your Instagram too, so I can see your babies, whether they're furry or feathery or scaly. I want to see them. So the next thing I want to talk about is merch now. My favorite band, well, one of my favorite bands. If you did not see my A to Z video, please feel free to check that out in the card. I will leave a little I somewhere around here because I'm always backwards, or I'll link it down below. But I love music, and Mindless Self-Indulgence was one of my favorite bands in high school, and they still are to this day. They are just crazy, insane, like rap, metal, techno, remixed insanity. And every time they came out with a new album, I couldn't afford it in high school, and every now and then I would get a CD. Hot Topic sometimes had merch, but every time I had money, they were either sold out, or when they came out with new merch, I didn't have the money. So I followed their YouTube, and they did this really quick, like, TikTok style video, in Jimmy Urine, that's the lead singer's voice or name, and his little like weird voice that he does. And they were promoting a sale on merch now, and my little high school girl dreams came true. I finally received and purchased and received my first mindless self-indulgence t-shirt. And it is boxy, but it's from the album If, which was one of their last albums, and I finally have an MS. I'm also not big on band shirts, but there's a very select few bands I will wear shirts of. My Fiona Apple tank top wore out. I have 3 Slightly Stupid t-shirts / tank tops. I have Cake and Phil Collins and an Eagles tank top. So my band shirts / whatever are all over the place, but I don't just... And I have an AC/DC shirt that I thrifted. Led Zeppelin and Doors. So very classic, but then random like this. I love it. It's my 2 favorite colors. If I had to pick, purple and black. It has Jimmy Urine and the other band members, Kitty and... I can't remember the other names, but it's a boxy small. I might alter it. If nothing else, I'll just cut off the collar, but I'm so happy I finally have an MSI shirt after 20 years in my collection. And it's super soft material, but yes, the website is merch now, and you can probably find various bands. And I also ordered the Mindless Self-Indulgence Shut Me Up remix CD, and it has 8 tracks. So this is mostly for my collection. I have every MSI album out, and I have 1 vinyl from the concert. The one concert I got to that got shut down because they oversold the tickets, and my best friend got the wind knocked out of her. Cindy, if she's watching this, I hope you remember that night because that was insane. But it has straight to video, Adios Amigos, and 4 Shut Me Up remixes, and I probably won't even open it because this is the last CD they had available, and some are discontinued, and I'm one of the few people I think that has the Tight album, which was their very first album, and the Left Rights, which is very rare as well. Anyways, so yay, I have mindless self-indulgence stuff. This is already 17 minutes long. I told you I was going to ramble. And let's see. If you watched one of my last videos, I did get makeup from Marvicorn by BH Cosmetics and arrived damaged. Well, I am pleased to say that the eBay seller did work with me, and she offered me either half off or a brand new palette. And I didn't have to send back the old one. So now I have a backup with a broken highlighter. So here's my second. And it did not come damaged, and it seemed like she double wrapped it this time when she sent the second one. So if you did not see it, I have already dipped into it, and I will do a look with this, but there you go. The one thing I don't like is that the metallics, as you can see, are super soft, so it's really easy to dig into them, but the mattes are so pigmented, and just look at that unicorn. Like, of course, I would reach for this. The packaging is everything, and I will link it down below if you're interested in this palette. It is an older palette, but you can pretty much find BH on Poshmark, eBay, Depop. Just, you have to Google the specific name, but it's a gorgeous palette if you did not see the last video. And it is cruelty-free. That's why I do like BH Cosmetics, because I'm all about not testing on animals. And as Lorna Sharp said, now it's testing on YouTubers, not animals. So I love that. Thank you for that, because it's so true. And then we have Amazon, which I'm going to save one thing for later because I have a car haul coming and a car tour, because I am working on my car so hard. Well, it was my mom's car, which I think you saw in a vlog. I got a PT Cruiser and I've been fixing it, and it's been fun. But I've been buying things here and there for the PT Cruiser to make it my own, because I use it to go see my mom, who had hip surgery, and now she no longer drives, so now I'm taking care of the car, and it was neglected for about 6 months. And I've gotten the oil changed, I unclogged the sunroof so it doesn't leak into the car anymore. The sunroof actually has drains, for those of you who do not know. Now you learned something about sunroofs, and I actually caught it in the middle of rainy season in Florida and hurricane season. I just dropped my phone. So that was a fun project, and I've just been buying interior stuff for the car, and the CD player / head unit / radio, whatever you want to call it, should be here tomorrow, which is today, Monday. Anyways, so I'll do a car haul / tour this coming week once I have everything installed and I've received it. The last thing I have to talk about before I get to something else, which is kind of fun, which I'm really excited about, I got a tutu. And I got another tutu. They are so fun. Oh my gosh, it's washing out. So this one is like a pastel rainbow, if you will. And because they were like plastic sealed on Amazon, I was trying to floof them out. But I think these would be fun to wear to Disney and date night with some heels and maybe even the MSI shirt. So this one is very pastel, yellow, pink, and like teal, and the lining is yellow. So this was fun. And then I got a brighter one. Still poofing it out, but it has the same pale pink, neon yellow / green, blue, and then the lining is a brighter yellow. So these were about $11 on Amazon. And I was just like, I want one in every color, please. And there was like 13 options, so it was hard to narrow it down. But yes, I got two tutus to add to my collection, and I am super excited to wear those to Disney when I don't have to wear a mask. And I will be right back to talk about the rest of what I got, and I'm super excited about this. It's like the grand finale. The grand finale. Okay, I'll be back. And I am back. I just had to take a short break, you know, bathroom and all that stuff. But the thing I'm most excited about is something I've been waiting for about 3 years. 4 if you count the year my husband and I started dating. Well, when we were engaged, we were actually engaged by like the 3rd or 4th date, which I know a lot of people think is insane, but I've known him for 11 years. I had known him for 11 years before we started dating. And we just could not find a ring I wanted. We looked everywhere. And we finally settled on a ring at JCPenney. I'll put a picture somewhere over my face or in the corners. And I wasn't really happy with it, but we just needed something for the photos. And that sounds so superficial, but I wanted something either vintage or vintage inspired. So we went to JCPenney, I picked out a ring I liked, we got it sized, we ordered it, and there was something for the photos for the wedding. Happy. Well, I was happy with my ring, it kind of grew on me, and then the diamond fell out. Found the diamond, got it repaired. Took it back to JCPenney the second time the diamond fell out, and they said the warranty had expired. And I was like, wow, thanks JCPenney, because we did get the warranty, but because we had the diamond put back in by somebody else, it voided the warranty. So I was like upset and bawling. So what a lot of people don't know is my second ring, this guy, please focus, which is beautiful, right? This is a cubic zirconia band set, and it has these little braided parts of the band. And I love this ring. I've had this for 2 years now since the JCPenney thing happened. This was $25 on Amazon. So it just kind of shows you like how much like it didn't really matter to me, but I would like, I wore this and people, you know, whoever cares about like carats and diamonds and bling and platinum and silver and gold, nobody really noticed that this was $25 on Amazon. I went through Wish rings and all those lost stones. JCPenney, probably really expensive, whatever Ronnie paid for it. Diamond fell out. This guy, $25. Not one stone missing, not one scratch. Cleans up really nice. Nobody knew I was wearing a $25 Amazon ring, and that actually lasted longer than the Wish rings and the JCPenney ring. Let's backtrack a little bit to Steampunk. Steampunk Fest took place at Renegers in Mount Dora, which is down the road from me. It's about 35-minute drive, if that. And after Steampunk was over, like I dressed up, I'll link a vlog somewhere. after steampunk was over, we kind of wandered around the air-conditioned actual like antique mall part, and we found this jewelry stand, and I started looking at rings, and this lady, she's so nice. Oh my god, they're like our friends now. Like, they call Ronnie all the time, and they're just so sweet. And she was like, oh, what are you looking for? I was like, well, kind of looking for a replacement ring, and I've always wanted something vintage, antique, or antique inspired. So she pulls out all these rings, and they're not grabbing me, and they don't fit, and it just costs more money to, you know, like, to find the right ring and have it sized. I have to go to another broker and have it sized and sent off. So she's like, I have just the thing. She pulls one out of the case, and she's like, try this on. And I'm like, oh my god, what does she have for me? She's like working her jewelry magic, and she hands it to me, and I'm like, this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. And she's like, but it's really tiny, but you're tiny. And she's like, take off your old ring. I told her a story about like my ring, or my rings, I should say, my little adventure, which was kind of fun, you know, picking out cheap rings here and there, like, whoa, this might work. And then she puts it on my fingers, and she just gasps, and she's like, this ring has not fit anybody before. And I'm like, tell me about the ring. And she's like, it's from 1920, and it already has the band in it. And she just put it on my finger, and it fit perfectly. And she looked at Ronnie, and she was like, you found your ring. After 4 years. So then steampunk ends, and then we go back after I sold my car, and I put down a down payment, and she wanted I think it was only $500. So I was like, okay, I sold my car, so we have a little bit of extra cash, let's go make a down payment. And then there was the military show, which I'll leave another card. That was fun. We just happened to go make a payment on the ring. Make a payment. I said it again. Drink every time I say make a payment. And I recorded the military show after, like, we made a payment. There you go. But then, everything closed. So yesterday, we drove out to Renegers. They finally opened, and I got my ring. I got my ring. I just had to talk about it because I've waited so long to get the wedding band I wanted. And it's in perfect condition. There you go. Maybe. You're not going to focus, are you? And if you care about all the credentials, like, because I actually love the ring, I don't even care what it is, but I got some bling. It is platinum, and it's a full carat. But I have my ring. After going through all these cheap rings, trying on rings at Kohl's, Pennies again, Wish, the set from Amazon, which I still love. I will probably take this set, like, if we go to the beach or if we go stay at Disney, I'll probably still wear this set, because that way it won't be, like, a loss if I lose it or if it gets damaged. That's the old set. But this set also has memories for me, because I wore this for almost 2 years now. But I'm just, my heart. I have my ring. So that is it, guys. Please leave a comment down below, and if you have not yet, feel free to subscribe and hit the little bell so you know when I do update. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I know it's been a little bit over a week since I've updated. I am sorry about that, but, you know, things are just crazy here and super busy. But hopefully everybody's doing all right. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it thus far, I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you very, very soon. And Pixi out. Bye.